Welcome to my channel. I'm taking you through my business journey because I would not like you to go through the experience I went to. I want you to learn from my experience so that it can help you build your business. If you're planning to build a business, I want to make it easier for you going through this process. So you're welcome to listen to my business journey. And today I'm going to talk about how to register a company. When I started my business 15 years ago, over 15 years ago, there was no internet. We had to get a lawyer to register for us a business, whether it was a sole proprietorship, a partnership, or a limited company. And I remember when I started fast because I have a partner, so we started a partnership. But later we realized the partnership would not work for us, so we changed it into a limited company. I know you might be wondering why we changed it into a limited company, and I'm going to take you through this one by one. Why I went for a limited liability company was because we wanted to differentiate our personal assets from the company assets. So when we registered, it's separated so that the company is handled as a person. That means the company would not be liable on us in case of anything. The company would be standalone as a person. By this, we could sue the company, but not us. The company is sued as a person on its own. If if there are any legal issues, the company stands on its own. If I have legal issue, I stand as me. The company is not involved. When it comes to tax issues, the company tax issues are handled as its own and mine separately. So everything stands on its own. So in case of any liability the company has, my own property is not involved in the company unless I've used it for the company. So that is now where it comes to a limited liability company, which is different from a sole proprietorship and a partnership. For a sole proprietorship, you are just one person. And here you register a company in your name. You run it as you and the business is one. Taxation for the business is you. When the business is sued, you are sued. You stand as you. So it makes it risky because in case of the business runs into debt, or the business is being pursued because of debt, they'll also involve you. They'll also come for your personal property, which they'll pick, and this we thought was not safe. And this also applies to partnership. The difference with the partnership is you can have more than one people involved in the business, and then you register as partners. But it is unlimited. You pass the two or three persons who are partners, your property would be involved in case this company goes down, or this company is being sued, or this company is being followed up in terms of taxes. So I would advise it would be safe to go for the limited liability company. And now it's not expensive. Now it's even easier because you can register on eCitizen. During our time, you had to look for a lawyer to take you through this process, and it was very costly then. So people would opt for partnership or sole proprietorship because registering was cheaper. But now it's affordable and it's even easier. You just have to register in the eCitizen portal, and voila, you'll be having a company running. But I see some people opt to register companies especially people who are dealing with globally, they prefer registering companies out of Kenya, making it makes it easier for them to transact, especially when it comes to things like e-commerce and other goods or services related, which are being transacted internationally. It makes it easier for them to trade that way. And there are many other types of companies. There is LLP and many others. But today I'll talk about those three because they are the most common ones that any other business uses.